We celebrated our 12th birthday yesterday, which is a great milestone for us. People saw a lot of Friends videos in their news feed yesterday. But we also looked back on how much our business has changed over those 12 years. And the biggest change for us, especially in the last few years, has been the shift to mobile. In the fourth quarter of last year, 80% of our business was delivered on mobile, which is incredible given that we were only at 20% 3 years before that, and the year prior almost at zero. So mobile has really transformed our business. And I think the takeaway from that is this is all brand new, and we certainly don't have all the answers on mobile marketing. So we spend a lot of time with agencies and with advertisers helping them to understand how to use this new platform. Video has been one of our biggest sources of change in consumer behavior, and pretty much in every metric, video consumption is up. On an average day, we now have 100 million hours of video being consumed by our users. But I think the most important thing is that we look at consumer behavior and how that's changed for people using video. From a consumer perspective, we see that people really want communications that are immediate and expressive because of how they're using mobile. And we get learnings on that, not just from Facebook, but from Instagram, from WhatsApp, from Messenger. And some examples of that are people using much more photo and video content in their posts in place of text. People using a lot of emojis and stickers in how they communicate. An average Instagram comment, on average 40% now use at least one emoji. People preferring instant messaging over email or a phone call to communicate with businesses. So because of this, we look at how consumers want to use mobile, and our finding is that advertisers who can communicate with consumers on those terms are more inclined to do better than those that don't. We just published research this week in Ad Age along with Twitter looking at how quickly consumers consume content on mobile, and it's much faster than on desktop. So on average, a Facebook user is consuming content on mobile 50% faster than on desktop, and that's even faster for younger audiences. So the takeaway from that is we really need to make advertisers understand how to engage with consumers early in video content, and we do a lot of work with creative agencies to help them understand the art and the science behind that. And we think about the first 3 seconds in video content being extremely important to engage a user. We published research last week that shows if you can get a user to watch the first 3 seconds of video, 65% of those people will watch 10 seconds, and 45% will go all the way to 30 seconds. So it's really a mission of how you get someone to engage early in that content so that brand story can pay itself off. We also look at use cases on mobile and emerging ways that people expect to consume mobile content. So for instance, if someone's on a go, they discover very interesting content on newsfeed, they might not have time to watch it then, so they can save it for later and then watch that video later on in their saved videos when they do have time. Sometimes we'll see signals that people want to go deep. So if we sense that someone's in a mindset of wanting to look at additional videos, we're experimenting with suggested videos where they can go deeper and have a session where they're watching additional videos. And then other really interesting innovations like 360 video, where you can employ the gyroscope of your phone or even watch on an Oculus headset.